Hey, thanks for sticking around during the break. This is Kevin Fear. This is Pillow Talk. This is a show about sleep. If you're just joining us, thank you. I hope you've heard us before. If you haven't, we talk about all facets of sleep. Of course, I own Mattress Express, a chain of luxury bedding stores. We talk about bedding naturally, um, mattress covers, pillows, adjustable bases, sheets, etc. We talk about how sleep affects your life. We talk about how sleep affects your health. We interview people in the industry. We talk about all different things. Sometimes I find interesting articles that I share with you, but I like to find fun and interesting things to talk about. Today, I found an article that says must know sleep facts. It's on thegoodbody.com if that interests you. Let me talk about these general sleep facts. Just to start out, 35% of US adults get less than the recommended 7 hours of sleep each night. Is that you? Is that you? If it is, why? Why? I'm telling you, go to the sleepfoundation.org and do a little research on how sleep affects your life. I mean, so many ways. Again, this may come as a tremendous surprise to many of you, but I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a serial entrepreneur, but I've been in the bedding business 15 years, and sleep has a tremendous effect on your health. And I got to bring on a doctor to talk about it. You know, I like to listen to Dr. Barry's show on this station, and I should reach out to him and see if he's interested in coming on and talking about sleep. It affects so many facets of your health. Your body recovers and regenerates when you're sleeping. That's the bottom line. Again, I'm not a doctor, but that's what I have learned in my studies of sleep. And it affects how sharp you are the next day, your mental acuity, which in turn affects how you perform at work. It affects how you drive. It affects your relationships. It affects your sex life. You spend a third of your life in bed. You've got to be comfortable. Your body has to be able to rest to its maximum possibility, right? I mean, you want to get the best night's sleep you can get so your body can do its best recovery. I'll get it out here eventually. Nevertheless, 80 must know sleep facts. So the next one is Donald Trump claims to be a short sleeper. He needs less than 6 hours sleep a night. Okay, interesting fact. When I was younger, when I was a kid in high school, I worked at Van Dyne Nursing Home. If you're from Syracuse, you may be familiar with it. It was a wonderful experience at that age, and I learned a lot. It was fascinating. It taught me a lot about life. I met some wonderful people that were patients and some wonderful people that worked there. And one woman I used to work with, I've shared this story before, but I'll share it again. I had always said if I was incapacitated, this is the woman I would want taking care of me. Her name was Helen. She was a Polish woman, and she was just the nicest person and a strong woman. And but she slept 3 or 4 hours a night. That always fascinated me. I don't know how she did it. Everybody's different. Everybody's body requires different things, but I don't know if she's even with us anymore because she was an older woman back then. And I'm embarrassed to tell you that was 40 years ago. But 3 to 4 hours a night. Are you one of those people? By the way, you can email me at pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com anytime. Pillow Talk Question. I'll review your questions and communications. And if you're one of those people, share with us how much you sleep and how it affects your life. I won't use your name online, maybe just your first name or where you're from, but if you don't want me to, I won't. The next sleep fact is if it takes you less than 5 minutes to fall asleep, it's likely that you're sleep deprived. Interesting. Sometimes it takes me longer. Sometimes it takes me less time to fall asleep. The average person falls asleep in 7 minutes. I think that's about right for me. Depends on how tired I am, I guess. 25% of Americans report insufficient sleep at least 15 out of every 30 days. Wow, that's not me. I sleep pretty well. I've told you this many times. I wear a CPAP. I'm not embarrassed that I wear a CPAP. It has improved my life dramatically. If you know you need one and you're fighting it, don't be like me and fight it for a number of years. Just wear the darn thing. I'm telling you, it makes your life better. Is it inconvenient? Yes. Is it uncomfortable at times? Yeah, you get used to it. But you know what? If I don't wear it, I'm not worth a darn the next day. I'm really not. All right, next fact. Insomnia is the most common sleep disorder. That's interesting. Rarely do I suffer from insomnia. Tell me if you do. 37 million Americans snore regularly. Wow. Wow. Get the CPAP, folks. Get it. If you need it, get it. It will change, or get something. They sell, I tried I have a good friend of mine who's a dentist. If you need a great dentist in the Fayetteville area, email me at pillowtalkquestion@gmail. He's fantastic. I should have him on here. And his name's Dr. Goodwin. And he made me a mouthpiece once, which what it does is it moves your lower jaw forward at night and opens up your throat. Didn't work for me, but I know people that use it that it does work for. Get with your doctor, obviously, and your dentist. Don't listen to me. Women sleep more than men. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, that's an interesting fact. What's the next one? 2/3 of high school students get less than 8 hours of sleep on school nights. That's not good. That's not good. If they need more, that's not good. If they're not getting enough sleep, that's not good. That's parenting there, I think. I've got 3 little girls, stepdaughters, that I'm right in the middle of that. Let me tell you. Okay, we're at. I am outnumbered. I got to get one of those T-shirts. This is 3 daughters outnumbered. This is Pillow Talk. This is Kevin Fear. And we're going over some sleep facts on a website called thegoodbody.com. Female U.S. high school students get less sleep than their male counterparts. Absolutely. I just went through that. 3 little girls in my household. Parents of newborn babies lose 6 months worth of sleep in the first 2 years of their child's life. So I'm told. I don't have any children of my own. I have stepdaughters that came into my life when they were past that point. But yeah, they say it's brutal. I once dated a woman for quite a while who had 13 brothers and sisters. 13 brothers and sisters. 21 years between the oldest and youngest. Imagine that. 2 sets of twins. Her mother was an angel. Imagine that. 13 in today's world, that's so uncommon. Nevertheless. All right. Thegoodbody.com sleep facts. Each child in a mother's household increases her risk of getting insufficient sleep by 46%. I believe that all the mothers out there are chuckling right now. Amen. Mothers who breastfeed and co-sleep get more sleep than those who don't. Okay, if you say so. Having a newborn baby impacts men's sleep more than women's. Really? I would think that would impact the women's more, but what the heck do I know? Newborn babies sleep on average 15 to 16 hours in a 24-hour period. These are all sleep facts. This is Kevin Fear. This is Pillow Talk. I just find this stuff interesting. I hope you find it interesting. I hope it helps you get a better night's sleep. I hope it helps you sleep for your next bed. We got a few more to go over here. We got a little more time before we head into the break here. Creative people sleep more, but less well. So you sleep more, but you don't sleep as well. That's interesting. Night shift workers lose more sleep than those who work during the day. I believe that. Those who fly regularly for work could be more at risk of sleep deprivation. Yeah, common sense, right? 42% of Americans lose sleep due to stress or anxiety. Yeah, I've done that. I try to focus on positive things at night before I fall asleep. Things that are not stress related. It really helps me if you have that problem. 3/4 of those who suffer from depression also suffer from a lack of sleep. So if you're snoring and you're depressed, deal with your snoring. Go see your doctor, get a CPAP, get a mouthpiece, whatever they decide you need. Could help you. It helps I'm telling you, a great night's sleep helps your life so much. It really, really does. That's my goal here, is to educate you on how getting a great night's sleep will improve your life. One of those things is the right bed. And I own Mattress Express. And if you're waking up sore, if you're not sleeping well, it's probably time for a new mattress. You can go to mattressexpressny.com for all our locations. You can call 1-800-NEW-BEDS. Remember, we have Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Purple, Puffy, the Number Bed by Instant Comfort, Posh and Lavish, and more. My name is Kevin Fear. This is going to wrap it up for this week. God willing, we'll be back at it next week. This is Kevin Fear. This is Pillow Talk. Thanks for joining us this week. I will see you next week.